Okay, I'm back in the C4 after doing a bit more to that console gear shifter bit, and this is what I've come up with. I've just cut it all out, as you may have seen with all them pictures, and I've fiberglassed it in. You can see there's a bit of a line across there and going up all the way, and the same thing will be up there as well. So that's all fiberglassed in, and it's all centered perfectly now. And as you can see, this gear shifter, it's dead set in the center. So now with this shifter, when you push it this way, used to have 30mm there, now we only got about 10, so it's no wasted space. And then, so that's first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, and then when you go to reverse, it don't hit no more. So that's perfect, and it's rock solid too. It actually fits in there. I just need to put a clip basically, so it just holds it in there nice and solid. But yeah, I'm real happy with that. So now, like I said, what I'm going to do here is put a phone holder in there so I can put my phone so it doesn't fall off on the ground like I explained before. That's my next target. But yeah, I'll sand everything down too before I do all this, so everything's got some adhesion to stick to now, and will last for quite a long time. So there you go, pretty happy with that. I'll come back now when I've probably put something in there so you can see what I mean. Alright, see ya. Okay, back on the console. As you can see, I've now welded that section in, but I did change my mind, as I seem to always do, but it's always for the better. That piece there, you can see I chopped it out from there to there, is that length. All I've done is moved it downwards. I was going to move that over to there, but I thought second best about it because you've got the boot rubber. I'll just grab it. The boot rubber that goes on here, as you can see, it's got screw holes there, and obviously it used to go like that, sitting there like that, and it obviously bolted in. So I thought, well, I'm not going to realign those up. It makes sense just to keep it like that. So that's all in there now. That looks good. It's all been welded in. I've rubbed it all back, just sanded it back now, ready for fiberglassing. And now what I'm going to do now is make this section up here, and what I said before was going to make it into put your mobile phones in, which is perfect now. It's perfect size. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to, if you can understand what I'm talking about, up here it's going to be narrow, down here it's going to be deep, so when you put your phone in, it's going to sit in on an angle like that, but it's going to slip in, so you can always pick it up from the top. You don't have to try and pry it out. So I've made these pieces up. I had these I had this stuff left over. It looks like wood, but it's not. It's Perspex. It's only about 2mm, 3mm thickness, and I thought that'd be perfect to super glue up pieces, and I've made these pieces up here, and there you can see there's that diagonal piece that I was telling you about, they're the 4 pieces. Give me a second, I'll be back. So how did I cut these pieces? Quite simply, I've made myself up a big bench. It's quite dirty at the moment, as you can see. Got bits and pieces laying around everywhere, but it's a big bench saw, so it's on wheels. But yeah, that's besides the point. Got myself here a cutting sled, and all I did was, didn't understand, I put my pieces in, put a block here, crimped it in, so I had the exact measurements all the time, and cut them. Simple as that, and that's how I got my straight cuts. Perfect, nice cuts. I'll just put it all together now and show you how it's going to sit. Okay, here it is. It's not stuck together or anything like that. It's just an example of what it's going to look like when it's inside that area. You can see that slight slant now, how it sits, how it goes downwards. It'll be perfect. It'll fit perfectly into here. So yeah, I'll square it all up, put a bit of super glue on the sides of it, super glue it up to here, and then I'll be able to fiberglass it all in, so you can understand. It'll look like that, and yeah, obviously I'll make a piece of base, and we'll go from there. Alright, there's the base. I haven't stuck it in yet. I've just got it held in there with some vice grips. That's what it's going to look like. I'm obviously holding my phone at the moment, but I've taken the casing off, the old crappy casing, and you can see what I mean. That's how it's going to fit. You just want it sitting up a little bit high so you can grab it. And what I'm also going to do, if it'll stay there, is I want to be able to charge it. So if I'm going to charge it, you don't want it to be creased here. I'm going to drill a hole out through the bottom here, because I'll run a wire. I'll be running it through here into the console. This because I don't like things hanging all over the place, so that's why I'm building this as well. So what I need to do is, if that's going to be hanging about that far up, what I need to do, if I can just find another piece of this stuff, here we go, is I'll put a piece to hold the phone up about here, and I'll cut a slot out so I can put my charger in there. The phone won't fall back in the charger and eventually break it. So by doing that, it'll take away all that, and yeah, it'll be great. And I suppose there's a little spot down there to put your dollar coins. Alright, getting there slowly but surely. See ya. Alright, what you see now is I've got this piece. It hasn't been stuck in yet. I've just clamped it all up. I've taped all around the edge, around here. And the reason why I taped around the edge is I'm going to fiberglass it in with just resin at the moment. So just be careful. I'm going to resin all those corner areas there. I'm going to do all those spots around the edge of the box and the console. And the reason for the tape will stop all the resin from leaking out the other side, and it will stay in there and it will set like a rock. Alright, I'll be back when I have finished fiberglassing it in. Okay, I've now fiberglassed that piece in. I've also started fiberglassing all around the outside here, a little bit of resin along here. The reason why I got this tape here is so none of the resin, as you can see right there, falls on there, or if it does I can just pull it off with the sticky tape. So that's that reason. So, but I've done that, and I've still got to fiberglass some more of this, but before I've done that, this I was telling you about is a waste of space, so I have chopped it off. That's that part that holds all them coins, which we used to use once upon a time. Now we don't, we just use credit cards. A few of us still use a bit of cash like me, but yeah, see you later, it's gone. So what I've done there is I've just put a piece in there at the moment, because what I'm going to do now is I'm on the table saw. I'm going to make a box, and the reason why I'm making a box is because of this, which I was telling you about before, the US, you can see it there. Anyway, won't focus in, but it's a USB port. There you go, USB port. There's a C and a normal one there, and I'm going to make a box like that and like that, if you can understand. And this USB port is going to sit right there. I'd like to think I could put two in there. I might be able to, I'm not sure, but I know I'll definitely get one in. The reason why I don't think I might get two, because if you can see, if I can just hold it in one hand, you can see that from there to there there's more gap, and there is a lot less space. The gap is reduced, so not sure I can put two in. I can definitely put two in there side by side, but I'm not sure if I'm going to have enough height, but we'll find out. I'd like to put two in, so we'll see what happens. But yeah, that's my mission right now. Gonna make the box, we'll glue it in, get these all installed, and then give it a test try in the car, make sure everything fits, but it should fit. So I'll be back when that's done. Alright, back with the console. I've now completed doing that box there, which I was going to house the USB port in there, and I've done that. As you can see right there, I've housed the USB port in there. I was going to put two in there, and it will fit two, but there is a slight problem. I'll just put this piece down. The problem was that one there, I'm just going to use the old cigarette wire wiring harness and just bang it straight in and it'll work. This one here goes into the back of the head unit. It's USB-C port on the back. Now that fits in there, and that wire then runs all the way down there and up to the head unit, and it fits, everything works, but there's one problem. If I need to take this console apart out and take it right out, I have to remove this, and to remove this I can't get it out of the hole, so that means I've got to pull the USB port out, which means I've got to pull the head unit out, so I'm not going to do that. So that's the only reason why I'm only putting one in there. If I wanted to, I could put two of them in there, but this one I'm going to put in the dash somewhere. If I've got to pull the head unit out, it's going to come out at the same time as when I pull the head unit out, the new stereo. So yeah, that's that done. So I hope you like it. It's not finished yet, obviously. I've still got to fiberglass it all up, but as you can see, I think it's great. I've put it in the car and it fits perfectly. Yeah, so now I will fiberglass everything up. So next time you see me, it'll be probably fiberglassed up and all sanded back. Alright,